Welcome to Tri Delta.
We are
Delta, Delta, Delta.
The purpose of Delta, Delta, Delta shall be to establish a perpetual bond of friendship among its members.
To develop a stronger and more womanly character.
To broaden the moral and intellectual life.
And to assist its members in every possible way.
It shall also be the purpose of Delta 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 to promote and develop mutually beneficial relationships between the colleges and the universities where the fraternity has established chapters.
To develop qualities of unselfish leadership among its members.
To encourage them to assume, with integrity and devotion, to moral and democratic principles.
The highest responsibilities of college women.
Perpetual bond of friendship means developing those lifelong friendships that you can always count on.
It's a sisterhood of 30 plus girls. Do we get along all the time? No. But no matter what, we are here for each other when someone is going through something. During one of the toughest times in my life, I was able to fall back on my sisters for help. They took me out for ice cream, let me talk to them, and just been a shoulder to cry on when I needed it. They were such a big support system through it all, and I couldn't have gone through without them. They help with the big issues, but they even help with just the little things, like figuring out what to wear on a date or to formal. That is one of my favorite things coming from a family with brothers. It's nice having sisters that are willing to lend me their closets when I'm struggling to find anything that I like in mine. I love getting ready with everyone in the house before formal, date party, or philanthropy events. I also love it when my sisters come to me and ask me if I can do their makeup. It makes me so happy to glam up my sisters and that they trust me to do it. My favorite events to go to are formals and sisterhoods. Formals are a time where we can all get together and just have fun. For one night, we can all dress up, eat some good food, dance like nobody's watching, and forget about what is stressing us out. Some of my favorite sisterhoods where we went axe throwing, played laser tag, and did an escape room. During all of those activities, we are laughing the whole time, learning what each other's strengths and weaknesses are, and working together. When we aren't raising money for St. Jude, having fun at formals, or goofing off at sisterhoods, we are pushing one another to do the best we can in school, work, and Tri Delta. If I'm struggling in a class, I know that I can reach out to one of my sisters who has taken the class, and they'll help me the best they can. I know that I can reach out to even the recent alumni members to help guide me through the classes I should take and the things I should do post-grad. It is so amazing to have a sisterhood to fall back on when I have questions about life, school, or work. My parents have answers to a lot of life's problems, but it's nice to have a second family of sisters that I know I can rely on.
Something that sets Tri Delta apart from other chapters is our encouragement and support for one another. We have such a strong sisterhood, and we encourage and support each other every single day, no matter what. When I first came to UTA, I was here as a CAP student. I expected to take my freshman classes here and then go on to UT Austin, where I believed I would finally be happy. However, my plans changed once I went through recruitment and found Tri Delta here at UTA. I found a group of friends who are truly irreplaceable. Moving to DFW from Houston, only knowing one person in the area was hard. My sisters in Tri Delta made my transition and move away from my family so much easier. They were so accommodating to me and constantly made an effort to keep me company. Their love and support made me realize how amazing UTA really is, and they pushed me to get involved with other organizations and appreciate what I had around me. Obviously, I made the decision to stay at UTA instead of transferring to UT Austin, and I can now honestly say that I am in love with DFW area and even hope to work here after college, all thanks to my sisters who opened my eyes. I found some of my best friends through Tri Delta, who are still my best friends today and who will definitely be my bridesmaids when the time comes. Tri Delta women want everyone around them to feel comfortable and loved at all times, and we, Beta Epsilon, truly make an effort to do so.
Assisting its members in every possible way means being there for one another.
Tri Delta provides opportunities for women to be successful. One major opportunity that we have for our women is to allow them to be on an installment plan. This helps ensure that they are financially stable throughout the whole semester. Rather than having one large payment due at the beginning of the semester, this allows our members to pay in monthly payments. We also provide scholarships to help our members during hard times, when finances become difficult. We strongly believe that our members should not have to focus on financial problems, but instead focus on getting through their hardships. We also provide several membership statuses for our members to accommodate their needs. For example, if a sister has a loss in her family, Tri Delta will pause her membership until she's ready to continue her journey. College can be hard, but it is important to remember that we are sisters first. College is about furthering our education, and we strongly believe in helping our members morally and academically.
Throughout the school year, we have different educational speakers come and talk to the chapter. One of my favorites when Dr. Hunter came and talked about disability rights. I feel like it was a very eye-opening experience for the chapter who may not be aware of the different struggles that other people have to go through on the daily. Another amazing speaker we had was Jessica from RSVP. She talked about how we can be safe going out and how we can protect ourselves with sexual assault, and if unfortunately that does happen, how we can take steps to not only make ourselves better, but make it better for other women maybe going through that experience. And then we also help us through a study plan. So if someone's struggling with education, they just don't know how to study yet, we'll sit down with them and let them know, like, this is how you should divide your time, this is how we can help you out. Here's a sister that has this major, and allow them to learn through our chapter.
Stronger and more womanly character means being a part of something that is bigger than yourself.
Tri Delta at the University of Texas at Arlington interacts with St. Jude Children's Hospital and Cook Children's to coordinate events that benefit them so they can focus on treating and caring for kids. Every other Tuesday of the month, Tri Del visits Cook Children's Care Center in Fort Worth to play fun games with kids, swing with them on the playground, and do arts and crafts. We also donate our time to helping them throughout the year when they have fundraisers and need an extra hand in making goodie bags for patients. It's great to be able to make such a huge impact at a local level because we love making these families feel loved and cared for. Our big philanthropy event, though, is held in October when we organize D-Hop, or Delta House of Pancakes, at our sorority house. All week long, we prepare to have a feast of pancakes and bacon by hosting tabling events where we sell t-shirts, food, and tickets. By the end of the week, we get to enjoy the experience and talk about what St. Jude does for children all across the globe. With every philanthropy event we do a number of activities, from reaching out to local businesses for support to car washes that last all day. Tri Delta has weekly meetings to make sure that we are constantly up to date with everything going on within our philanthropies and to create different ways that we can reach out into the community. We work our hardest all year long to ensure that we put the best effort and energy into our philanthropy and the events associated with them. It is so wonderful to be able to see the influence our chapter has on two amazing organizations.
St. Jude has a huge place in our heart. Physically seeing the impact that our chapter is making is such an incredible feeling, knowing that we are helping in every possible way. St. Jude is a children's research hospital that is dedicated to finding the cure to end childhood cancer. In 2014, Tri Delta pledged to raise $60 million to St. Jude in only 10 short years. We are all so excited to say that just this year, Tri Delta has raised $7.5 million. In 4 years, Tri Delta has raised over half of its goal, $38 million. Because our chapter donates 100% of our proceeds to St. Jude, we were able to raise $41,190 just this year. Our chapter gives our all to our philanthropy, and this year it has paid off. We just found out that we received top fundraising chapter out of all the Tri Delta chapters our size nationwide. All of that money is used for treatments as well as facilities all over St. Jude's campus, like Tri Delta Place. Tri Delta Place is a housing facility for the families of the patients to stay while their child is being treated for cancer for absolutely zero cost. Cancer treatments and hospital costs are not at all what families should be focusing on. At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for housing, food, travel, or treatment. This truly filled our passion for St. Jude, knowing the families only have to worry about loving and caring for their children.
Qualities of unselfish leadership means putting others before yourself.
The idea of unselfish leadership means that as a sisterhood, we are here to serve each other. We raise up our women to be leaders in their chapter and in their communities. As a chapter, we teach leadership by practicing humility, respect, and working on our listening skills. Tri Delta nationally has a campaign called Live Kind, Lead Kind that emphasizes kindness as the forefront of being a leader. Exuding kindness is essential when our older members are mentoring our younger members, when we ask members to take on leadership roles in their communities, and when our executive board meets to make membership decisions and programming decisions that would overall benefit the women of our chapter. Last year, we adopted a managing the middle style of assessing membership in our chapter called Greenlight. Basically, as an executive board, we'll meet privately to assess each member individually and categorize every member into either the green zone, the yellow zone, or the red zone. Members in the green zone are members who are completely devoted to the chapter, are 100% in love with Tri Delta. Members in the red zone, however, are members who, for whatever reason, might resign and aren't necessarily feeling it, maybe not getting everything that they need out of the chapter. We decided to focus on the members in the yellow because they're teetering on the edge. And so most of the time, these members just need a little bit more attention, maybe a little more time meeting with them. And so we focus on those women, and hopefully we can eventually get them to the green zone.
At the core of each Tri Delta chapter is our officers. Tri Delta chapters are designed for self-governance, providing members a unique experience in the slating process. Our motto for Tri Delta is Office Seeks a Member, which means that members are not running or campaigning for offices, rather women are voting them into office. This is how we represent unselfish leadership.
To broaden the moral and intellectual life means to develop your academic knowledge as well as your morals and values as a Tri Delta woman.
Academics is very important to us. Although we love Tri Delta, we came to school for an education. We have been very successful this past year, earning top GPA. One of the ways that we achieve that is by hosting an event we like to call Pastries with Professors. That is where we invite our professors out and we get to talk to them and not only appreciate them for their hard work, but we also get to have one-on-one conversations and ask them questions about how to be successful in future classes. With that being said, if there's anything mandatory with Tri-Del, it is always to be excused because school comes first.
When it comes to intentional programming, we want to ensure that everything that we spend our time and our money on benefits our sisters. These benefits can include academic success, philanthropy success, preparing them for their future after college, mental health, and then even bonding with sisters. In fact, whenever we create the calendar at the beginning of every year and we're thinking of new events that are fun and exciting, we also ensure to balance them against UTA FSL's Pillars of Excellence. If our activities don't fit into the Pillars of Excellence, we need to reevaluate what we're doing for our members. And this ensures that we are always benefiting our members, ensuring that they're growing, ensuring that they are learning something and gaining something out of this sorority experience.
As the summer comes to an end, Tri Delta looks forward to a new beginning with an exciting recruitment schedule and new members. After a full summer of orientations, meeting potential new members, and a full week of work week, we are excited and prepared for another successful recruitment. Our recruitment plan has been focused on being prepared and being excited. We have been preparing all summer with fresh ideas and ways to showcase our leadership, sisterhood, and values, not just during recruitment, but in everything we do on and off campus. We are excited to implement what we have learned and have been working on with our new members in the entire chapter as a whole. We have an excellent educational program, and with the leadership we have, both collegiate and alumna, we feel that the new members will be fully prepared as members of Tri Delta and participating Tri Deltas and students here at UTA. This semester, we are focusing on our overall retention. We plan to get ahead of the problem before it occurs. This year, we are giving all of our potential new members and new members all of the information up front. We plan on doing this by providing packets full of all of the information that they would need, including all financial information, members' contact information, and welcome letters to show the members how excited we are to have them, as well as a list of events for all the semesters. Our plan is to let the new members know what to expect from the beginning, but also to help them feel welcome, accepted, and loved.
Tri Delta means
a home away from home.
Always having somebody there for me.
Having friends that make me laugh until my stomach hurts.
Always having a sister there for you.
Sisters by letters when you don't have sisters by blood.
Having a family to cook for.
Tri Delta means having the best big.
And getting the best little.
And having the best family.